Hello, welcome again to Reyna Clothier. This is another episode of Reyna Clothier Chats. So let's get going. One of the best fighters in UFC, Conor McGregor. He's a flamboyant guy, so it's gonna be a fun episode today. So today I'm gonna pick one picture or one photo of his. There are many that you can see online. He is a stud when it comes to flamboyant suits. So really admire his selection. I would even say that it's not even that flamboyant. I just think it's very, very classy, especially when I'm going to discuss today what he chooses. It just, again, I mentioned a similar or another episode where just athletes themselves individually have an advantage of looking better in a suit because it drapes wonderfully on them. So compared to, let's just say, a heavy set gentleman, so he already has the advantage of it. I would even say he's one of the best dressed in the UFC. So let's get going with one of his ensembles I have on the screen here. It's a kind of a light blue, kind of a strong light blue, I would say. Not even light blue. I really like the fabrics, well fit. Three-piece suit, and if I see correctly, he has a very, you can't see it too much, but when you take off the jacket, you can see the vest on the three-piece suit. The vest has a lapel vest. Oh, I like those so much. They're just wonderful to put on. They make you feel like you can actually have more options, and you can even take off the jacket itself and wear that alone. It looks very, very respectable and very, very elegant. So I think one of the best things I like about this, apart from the three-piece suit, is the subtleness of the balance. So you may think, man, he's flashy and everything. I think he follows the three complement rule, which is you have, well, four if you include a vest, but vest typically matches your jacket unless you can utilize different vest fabrics with your two-piece suit as well. But typically what you see is three-piece suit, all the fabric is the same, which is his right now, for example. It's solid, so it's a solid fabric. So what you do with that is you have three pieces. So this to work with, the jacket, the tie, and the shirt, the three-piece rule, if you will. You want to complement that. If you have a solid jacket, you can be a little bit more open to have a different, a very subtle, if not a pattern type in shirt with essentially whether you keep it simple with the tie or not. You kind of keep it in a good balance. He has a good balance. So solid tie, a very flamboyant, or I'm sorry, solid jacket, very flamboyant tie. So the design is kind of a bird's eye, but very, very thick bird's eye. I think is great. And then to complement it all is a wonderful, beautifully spread collar dress shirt. Can't go wrong with the white dress shirt. It just looks wonderful, clean, just respectable, elegant. It hits all the elegant markers. The lapel pin, I might critique him the most. It's just a lot with that. But again, it's a lot, if that makes sense. It's an easy fix. I would suggest keep the lapel pin, or keep the really, really nice, I call it kind of sticking out, or poof, or upside down poof if I see, for the pocket square. One of those can stay, one of those gotta go. I personally think the pocket square should stay. The lapel pin is great, but the pocket square looks excellent on that. It kind of sticks out, has a little white sheen to it, white design, or white part of that design, so it's not like blending too much into the jacket itself. Really like it. He has a ticket pocket on the side pockets. Really like that. The flap is a good and elegant look, traditional look as well. So I think that's a great look. I'll critique more of his selections, more of his ensembles, because there's a lot of content that you see online. So thank you so much for representing a wonderful industry, Conor McGregor. And his lapel, I believe it's yeah, I see it. It's very blended. I have to look at it closely. It kind of gives you the proof that it is a flamboyant type jacket, but very elegant look because the solid of it and the solid portion of the jacket itself. I really like that. I really like that it's a peak lapel, but at the same time it's not so wide, so it doesn't stick out too much. I know some football players like the wide peak lapel. I just think it's too much. But again, to each his own. I really enjoy the width of his lapel, and again, great selection. Kudos to you, Conor McGregor. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. This will conclude this one. And if you guys are UFC fans, if you want me to critique more individuals in this industry or outside, feel free to share a comment. I'll be happy to respond. I'll be happy to respond with the video as well. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until then, God bless.